We should be live. How's it look? I don't know why it's not showing my mouse. I have it enabled to show the mouse, but oh well. Everything looks good. Oh, alright. So, something is probably going to seem a little bit different while we go through this. That's because I lost the save file completely. So, oh, that would be force speed on. So basically what happened is that the hard drive I had all the save files and stuff, or all the game and stuff on, killed itself. Like, completely, it bricked. And, since this game stores save files where the game is installed, I totally lost the save file. Thankfully, Maverick so politely offered to rebuild the save file for me. So I think things are going to be a bit different, but that's
so
why.
You managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help. So I arranged a distraction. I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
So this is one of the changes that's actually good. We can actually get Condor's mission here triggered.
And you shall all die.
Yeah, somehow I don't really think so. Bye-bye. Wow, you guys are very strong, are you? Bye-bye. I just smacked him in the face with 2 grenades and it was done. That was kind of great.
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
Don't worry, Canderous. You'll have all the time you need. So there we go. That's Canderous' thing with Joggy. I don't think we can talk to him yet. We can try.
Yeah, what do you want? This thing with Joggy, is there...
Nope. We'll talk to him after Manon. Maybe he'll feel a bit more chatty then. Yes? Oh, I can ask him about working with Davik now. It's been a while since I talked to anybody, so I kind of didn't notice that option was different. This is not... I'm getting lost on my own ship again.
Yeah, what do you want? Working for Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge, but they hardly ever poked around in the Undercity. Until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win. Just like all those years ago. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret. I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
I believe there are minor dialogue changes depending on whether you're dark side or light side. No, this is not the medical bay. Why did I think this was the medical bay? I don't remember for sure, though. Jolie's in here.
Got something on your mind, dude? No, I never did I? Elusive? Me, elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderon Willick juice.
No, I can't say I have.
I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on. To bed. I'm old and tired, you know. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands.
I can't argue with
I'm
that.
just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Riven might have been handsy. We don't really know.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued. Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Is the volume okay? Or do I need to turn it up? I just checked and it kind of looks low, but I can't tell because I'm hearing the game's volume directly. Also, I'm not going to pick it, but I just really love this option. So you're coming along to not offer your opinions! Alright, that's all that matters.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Hey, I think you're right. I think Jolee is just kind of a quiet talker.
Nomi, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I think this was one of the, pre-Leviathan dialogues. I'm not sure. If that's true, that means we're a little bit behind on Jolee.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
If I'm confused, it's your fault! Okay, let's go back to Manon. Maverick did reconstruct it up to the sub-trip. He just put us on Tatooine to deal with Canderous' thing very easily. So there's that. Oh, for crying out loud.
Incoming fire!
fast. I don't remember if that's also in 2, but if it is, I'm looking for a patch to remove that. Well, not so much a patch as a mod, but it's not fun at all. Alright. Let's take a droid and an old man. That's the best group for going into a sub underwater, isn't it? Alright, you can level up.
Ready.
Oh, I have another one. Oh, sure, demolitions. Oh, cool. Oh, he's got a couple level ups, okay. Repair is important because repair determines how much he heals with the repair kits. I guess that's fine. It's basic. His treat injury skill is just molded into his repair skill. Which makes sense. But that's still one of the things you want to prioritize if you're going to run a either him or T3. Considering Force Heal does not work on them. Let's see if I remember where I need to go. Is the game lagging? Because my preview of the game says it is lagging. It's okay now. Okay. If it's tiny bits, that's fine. The preview I'm looking at is like very distinct lag. You can see very clearly that I'm moving much slower. Now here we go. Up this way. Alright, time for the worst place in the game. I'm excited, are you excited? Okay. 2, I guess. Sadly, it is not the kind of horror that is, hilarious to watch. It's just really stupid and really boring. Also, the cutscene was just showing me going down in a sub with fanged fish flying around. By flying, I mean swimming. Oh yeah, the antidote kits. Are we gonna need that or not? We are, because I don't have an implant. I don't have half of my equipment on. Well, it's easily fixed, at least. Jeez, Jolie. At least I'm equipped well. I'll just have to make sure to grab that feat, next level up, though I think it's level 2 implant, which is unfortunate. Oh look, a dead dude. Oh look, multiple dead dudes. Is that a... That's a crashed sub, okay. You guys didn't drive very well.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away. No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we
Careful with
ran.
that baton, dude.
But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks, the Firaxa out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us. Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already.
Suggestion. Perhaps we could dismember the organic.
No.
Make it easier for transport to the surface.
Bad droid.
You can't just rip me to pieces. I'll die.
Amendment. I did forget that. Stupid frail non-compartmentalized organic meat bags.
We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them. No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Well, how do you expect me to get there if you won't open the door?
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
You go right ahead there, crazy man. Also, yes, there's a reason it's giving us tons of antidote kits. That's part of what makes this place so annoying. I mean, we gotta come back this way anyway to pick up our sub, so he's fine if he just waits there. Probably gonna kill everything on our way. We're a little low on computer spikes. Let's deal with whatever comes. I don't have Destroy Droid. Oh, that's not going to be fun. That's gonna be problematic. If they're all like this, then it should be alright, but I've specifically had that because I don't like having to deal with really tough droids. I don't think I have any security still. Let's find out. Okay, this isn't the kind of door you can bash.
Master?
Can you get an HK? No, he doesn't have any security still. Okay. I guess we're going around then. We have plenty of those kits. At least Jolie has it. Hey, buddy. let's have some fun. Force cure? What? Do you mean force heal? Where am I going? Okay, so I'm probably going to have to slice that computer after all. Ah, okay. Good to know. Speaking of which, let's get patched up a bit here. What am I wearing? Oh good, I'm wearing the good thing. And we already got one for Jolie, so... I see you made Jolie a buffer. I appreciate that quite a bit, actually. Alright. Wow, he one-shot it. Goodbye. Ooh, more grenades. I like grenades. They're a little troublesome to use sometimes, but I like them. No, I didn't miss those. I keep forgetting that interactables don't disappear once you interact with them in this game. Okay. Oh, for crap. Well, this is nice. There we go. Okay. That's a soldier.
On it. Done.
Parts.
On it. Done.
More parts.
On it. Done.
Some stuff.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate. You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. What can fish next? Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, but where the Kolto is, few fishies there. And many, many fishies in between the water.
As far as I'm aware, that's actually not a persuade check you can pass.
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
We're just gonna kind of leave him in his locker. fine.
Powering weapon. At its best.
It's fine. The Republic will have to come in here once we've done, once we've finished up the cleanup, so they can deal with him. Ooh, back up a bit. That's one problem with force jump. Jolee, where are you going? Okay. He somehow walked onto the ones in here. Oh, that's this room cleared. In which case, they're relatively unhurt. That's good. I think we're on the other side of this door. Yeah. And sadly, it's not a case where you can open it from behind to create a shortcut, though I don't know why they didn't do that.
Master?
I don't think this is what I can back up either. No, it is. Cool. If I remember correctly, you can't pull that off in 2 because if you bash something open, you destroy some of the items in it. So better get your security up some. I don't want to target the mine, I want to target the thing back there. Thank you.
Ready.
Thank you. I'm used to it being tabbed to switch targets, and it's not in this game. That switches party members. And that's a dead end. So unfortunately, now we're moving to the part that sucks. Yeah. As I said before, this is a squad-based game with a solo section. And not only is it a solo section, it's a solo section where you're helpless. This is literally all we've got to use, and it's terrible and horrible, and I hate it with every single shred of my being.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew? I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Selkath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Selkaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrakkert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Selkath mutants running around looking for dinner. I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Also, it's incredibly, painfully, horribly slow. Oh yeah, I'm sure the shark-infested water is safer.
I understand that we have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow.
Ah, dude. So yeah, this is why it's so awful. Just... all of this. And of course the emitter's animation is far longer than it needs to be. Yes, I can see the sharks, thank you. I don't know how we're killing sharks with a sonic emitter, but we are, so... It's awful! Like, we can't just be knocking them out, we're getting experience, so we're killing them somehow. I'd rather do the very final area twice than have to do this once. Now, maybe not that, it's not that bad, it's just... Really, the worst part of it is, it's just boring as all get out. Let's try this. What's this do? A lot is what that does.
Poison.
At least the poison is neutered by force heal. I wasn't aware that force heal actually removed poison. That's kind of nice. Also, this ends with one of my least favorite puzzles ever, so there's that as well.
No, no, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete the pressurization. 64 seconds to complete the pressurization.
Okay, come on. I know I can bash it. Why are you missing?
Pressurization.
There we go.
No, no. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No.
No! No! Ah!
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project. We had a secret agreement with the moderates in the Selkath government. They knew that Manan could not survive independently if the Sith were victorious.
Those thugs would wipe out the whole damn planet just to get at the Kolto.
So the Republic approached them about making this secret installation to harvest more Kolto, where the Sith couldn't see us. And all that went horribly, horribly wrong.
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Interesting.
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother. The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do. The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do. You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift. You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Also, this is why this section sucks. It's one of those stupid water puzzles.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work, and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Blah, blah, blah. Sorry for the yawning. Yeah! I'd be a bit more understanding if it was just the sharks, but he's literally risking the Kolto as well? I don't think so, man. Also, there's an extra environmental suit over here for some reason. I don't really know why. I feel like maybe at some point you were able to lose your suit or something. I don't know. I hope you're ready for a really terrible, awful puzzle that is of no fun whatsoever. Yeah, that too. I'm sure someone enjoys these puzzles, but I really don't. My pride demands I try to figure it out myself for a couple minutes, but then I'll accept help. Although you can see straight ahead, there's a bridge! Across that bridge is where we need to go. But you can probably see out in the distance there's a shark right at the edge of the bridge. Yeah, if you get close to that thing, it's a death plane. It'll kill you. You just nom 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 chomped right up, and even a Jedi can't really, Okay. injector. Huh, I did it. And then the 2 pods blew up, and it didn't seem to do anything to the actual machinery at all. Like, really, just 2 things, like, way up at the top there blew up, and then nothing else happened. Apparently, I remember how to do those puzzles way better than I thought. Also, the shark is gone now. Now that the Kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Fraction shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. I think it's a pretty shark. Apparently it was. Apparently it did. It also helps that only one of those paws needed to be brought up to 4. But yeah, I hate those puzzles. I really, really do. Star map! Out in the open! With floodlights. I guess the Republic found this? And that's the last of the data, which means it's telling us where we need to go. Very, very brightly. Also, I don't understand a whit of it. We got it, though. And now we get to walk back. Isn't that fun? Oh yeah, I should figure out where that shortcut is, shouldn't I? So slow. Let's see, which way did I come out of? I think it was that way, so it's probably this way I need to go. Maybe? I can't quite tell. I assume this way because this part of the map is not filled in. Hallelujah. I'll deal with the levels later. Let's get out of here first. Also, fun fact, here is where Darth Bandon would ambush you. If you did this one, I believe, second. Oh, the crazy Mercury is gone.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility? Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto? It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors? Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems,
way to be
the cost may
sympathetic.
have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
At least he thanked us.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Well, maybe he's not that mad at us, considering he's perfectly happy to work with us again in the future. We are, unfortunate to say, not done yet. You might notice how we can't return to the Ebon Hawk. There's a reason for that. We're under arrest. Again. I hate this planet. Luckily, at least this is easily done. I believe if you just poison the shark, you don't actually get arrested. I don't know. I've never taken that route. Hello, kitty. I don't know if lying works either. I also hate the Cellcat. Interesting. So by destroying the machinery to save the shark, we just got basically the Council of Manon on our side. Which is good for the Republic. I am going to get the heck out of here now. Okay. HK, really? What is with the weird geometry? My party members are getting hung up more than I am. Actually, can I just... Yes, I can. I don't care if I misspelled it. That should be the last point I need to put in Persuade, I believe. That's not bad. Astral dark side powers. Oh, a couple of these are universal. I'm gonna take this for something later. Also because it's nice having another ranged attack to mix in with the rest. Let's go to the Starforge system!
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
It's pre-rendered, or not pre-rendered, that's why. It's in-engine.
You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite.
Bad touch!
When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Creeper! Also, I can't really see this cutscene either, mostly because it's so blindingly white, I can't make anything out. But apparently there's some huge white pillar going up into the air. Coming from a thing, I assume is a Starforge. It looks like a star map folded up. Oh, and look, a fleet of Sith. And that was it.
Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet. Incoming fighters.
So poorly done! Shots that really should be hitting them are, and I have to constantly lift the mouse up to get it to turn. It's just so bad!
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Whew! Talk about your rough landings, Carth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebon Hawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again. They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Oh boy, ancient temples.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
Nothing's invincible.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan. I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Carth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
I'm just kind of laughing at the way he makes it sound like they're just going to shove them in our pockets.
Yes, what's on your mind?
First of all, we're going to go around and do some talks to try to get these last bits of dialogue before we get into the end game.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I. I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done. For my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't. I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. All I can think of now is the promise that I made to protect you from what's going to come. It's given me a reason to look past simple revenge. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. You have this huge destiny waiting for you, and I just fear that if you're alone, it could swallow you whole. Is there room in there for me? Will you let me help you? I think I would be hurt worse if I didn't try. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back. I want you to make the right choice. I want to give you a reason to. You gave me a future. I want to give you a future too. With me. I think I could love you if you give me the chance. Well then, I'm glad. Let's face the future together. There's still a lot to do.
Ah, Carth is so awkward.
Statement. Commentary. That is statement. In time, my assassination protocol can be...
Oh, okay. I forgot that everything gets unlocked when you do that on HK.
Yeah, what do you want?
Let's see if he wants to talk about it now.
I'm not happy with the way my life has turned. I'm not the Mandalore I once was. I don't even think I'm the Merc I was when I joined you. I think I need something more than killing and fighting in my life. I need a purpose or something like that. The way the Mandalorians, we fought, it holds no appeal for me. To rape and ravage worlds for the thrill of battle. It gets old. Very old. Honor in battle. Cheating death. Comrades in arms. The code of the Mandalore. I think I'm something different now. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't think there is really any place left in the galaxy for the Mandalorian clans like they were. I don't know if I can go on forever fighting as I have. Even warriors get insightful in their old age. Once my time with you is done, once you have moved on to greater things, I'll find my own way once again. Maybe the Mandalorian clans will be reborn again. Maybe even under the Republic. Or the Sith. But dreaming about the future is stupid right now. We should get down to our business and finish it. If we survive all this, maybe we could talk about it then. Is there something else you want to know?
Insightful.
Your choice.
Got something on your mind, dude? Did I say that? Strange the Trick's memory plays on you when you get older.
Jolie.
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you? I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man, that's what the sign says, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact. Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
No way.
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade. Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use. Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember. Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day Well, that was the day I met my wife. It's all right. When you're digging through the trash, you shouldn't be surprised when you encounter something unpleasant. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Luckily, I think we're almost done with Jolie. I don't remember. He didn't actually have a personal mission from what I recall. Sunry was his personal mission. So there's that. Okay, so for right now... Oh, I can't actually. I think I have to reset the Ebon Hawk before I can do that. There it is. No, I can't actually select people on the Ebon Hawk anymore. That's a bit odd. Let's stick with HK. Let's take Karth for now. HK I know is already equipped. Let's see what we can get for Karth that's better. Maybe something less, completely face covery. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah! This is the point of no return, so, even if there was more stuff we could have done, we can't do it anymore. I feel bad at this point. I just want to get it over with. Well. Not so much get it over with, as just actually make progress, I suppose. Alright. Let's get going. Okay. Oh wow, that cutscene broke like mad. Okie dokie then. Bye, guys. Those guys, I believe, were supposed to assault us. I felt like I was supposed to be able to loot that. No, the console versions were just as glitchy. At least they were for me. I think I just have this weird thing where I kind of attract glitches to myself. This is something. Let's see if this cutscene is as horribly broke. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Wait a minute. You understood those creatures? Of course. You and Malik must have been here before. You probably learned their language back when you were Revan.
Oh, not really. They just kind of stood there staring at us. I just hope it didn't break anything. I'm almost sure that thing at the very start is what you're supposed to loot for the stabilizers, and I couldn't interact with it. So getting that confirmed or denied would be kind of nice. Because I'm going to have to reload if, either that or find a way to hack in the stabilizer into my inventory if that's what it glitched. Yeah, you're not really endearing yourself to me here, buddy. Okay, good. Then I don't have to worry about it. Huh, interesting. I kind of forgot you could do that with the Force. Oh, it's probably here that I get the stabilizers in. Oh boy, Rancors. Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're just invaders, buddy. I don't really help those kind of people. Yeah, not a chance. Yeah, don't stop him from doing that or anything. Really, buddy? I don't know if it will actually hit the Rancors when I hit him. Yeah, I didn't think so. Whoa, HK! Yeah, this is a kind of a rough fight.
Let's go!
That's not what I wanted to happen!
You asked for this!
Oh hey, it worked this time. Possibly. No, it sure didn't. I'll try again. If it still doesn't work, we're just gonna have to go for the double cross idea. Well, no we won't, because we'll be sent there to kill them anyway by the elders, so... This was probably not the best party composition for this.
What is it?
We'll try this. What else you got for us here, Jolie? Ooh, that would be useful. Okay. Take 2 here.
Yes?
I'm here.
Alright. We are sort of buffed up now. Oops. What's a skip button here? There's a skip button you can hold. And we're just gonna skip right to it. We don't want to grenade any of them. She also has stasis field. I have no idea how this is gonna work, but let's try again. That worked!
What is this?
That went better! love stasis. And now we're gonna loot everything in this complex. I don't know why it keeps teleporting me back behind Juhani. This is why you invest in buffing or support Jedi powers. Because it really helps. I sure can. And there's the ship parts I needed. Of course, I gotta slaughter my way out of here, but
Tunipuro, rana prata dom kuserja. Hachu apenke. Jebedoana ni bobo, donga bon shanon gang. Don patoga smak telia. Jebedoana ni bobo, donga bon shanon gang. Don patoga smak telia. Don haiba chiki yumalita ak inko tu. Tolputa bon guariagando de naga chuchok.
man, he can shove off.
Audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran benibo. Wangokun. Tunipuro, rana prata do kachicho ita hodonga. Yi rondi hodonga kuhonga bi.
Also, I believe that was also necessary. I think that's everything in the cages. Yep. These guys really aren't all that intelligent, though, I have to admit. Hey, let's pick a fight with 3 Jedi. I mean, I get they don't know what Jedi is, but still, you think they'd be smarter than go, oh hey, this dude who promised to destroy the enemies we can't destroy is now our enemy. Go up that way. I'm gonna check what's down here. Oh, I got somebody with that grenade! Don't know who it was, but I got him. We're getting more stuff for HK. We won't have much variety in what to use for a bit. Yeah! Right on his butt. Also, yes, for the crime of sticking Rancors on me, all their stuff is now mine. I got a lot of stimulants I can put to good use later on. Yes, precisely. I believe I forgot to change Juhani's Oh, am I too far away? Yeah, I'm too far away. Sorry, guys! There we go. Well, we left the complex empty now, so I guess we can move on. Alright, so there's another way we gotta take, which I believe is, Oh, hey, look, they unglitched themselves. Oh, this is a different group. Yeah, we're gonna cause some glitch down there. I gotta say, man, I love the Jedi Knight the Jedi Guardian jump. How scary is it gotta be to try to put distance between yourself and your enemy, thinking you can snipe them from afar, and then one of them just does a flying leap into your formation. Whoa, okay. Rancors will forever be horrifying. What did I say? I say before we got out of the complex because of course I did. As you can see, Rancors are terrible and awful in every way. I have another plan, though. Okay, let's try this again. There's no aggro control in this game, which is why I get so frustrated with situations like that where you can't really... You get thrown like a bunch of enemies in one tiny group.
I will be your doom!
Because you can't actually stop them from hyper-focusing on one dude and killing them. Like I said, however, I have a plan. really how I intended that to go, but
You will fall.
that works fine for me. Oh great, there's wild rancor all over this place. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, that's a warning. There are mines laid up around this area. Oh, for crying out loud, I hate Rancor!
You asked for this.
Are there any more of these? Do we need to switch party again, or are we good? I think we're good. This isn't, suspicious at all. If you say the wrong thing or make it mad, you get shocked. To death, I believe.
Kachicho itaho tonga. Yenki kuno ba bulira takunjosta miki grabber mogo. Kachicho itaho tonga ibam chiki yumalikta ak inko tu tonga busha umeno. Wanga. Gaba tompa kupalye. Takunjosta miki grabber mogo. Kachicho itaho tonga. Don't hang up, Kiki, you might leave that out in court to talk. Rondi Haldonga Kuhonga V. Walla Kumbes, Jing.
I'll say walk so weird. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding at great personal risk.
Tolpa de Bongwa Yaka Tong Hai Bam Chiki Yumalik Thak Ak Inko Tu. Rondi Haudonga Puhonga Bi. Rondi Haudonga Kachicho Ita Hodonga.
Yeah, spoiler alert, you can't actually get into the temple without their help. So you kind of have to agree to it.
Tonga Busha. Tago just tak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita. Tong Hai Bam Chiki Yumalik Thak Ak Inko Tu. Tolpa Dabo Kachicho Ita Hodonga. Yi Tong Hai Bam Chiki Yumalik Thak Ak Inko.
So yeah, basically we gotta walk back to the temple and we can't have any of our party members with us while we go to the temple. The fact that I'm calm about this is probably enough to tell you that this is not going to go down like they say. I don't think force speed actually does anything but increase your movement speed, but I could be wrong. Ah, bizarre hitboxes. This is safe enough. Just in case, we're going to throw down a save here. Okie dokie.
Yingin Kungoba, Molena Chico. Don't have to Kunchin. Ne Bobo Jemata, ne Manama Tota. Akuchi Kraton, Bola, Jeshua, Konaton. John King no Pampa, Mola le Conquile. Conquile no Ba. Patatime, Tuneboro. Rana Prata Don Caserja. Achu, Apenke.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malak himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
Akunjiko, Jedi. Game, Pajat, Slim. Wala.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple. I don't know what he said. The Republic fleet is on the way and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
Con teacher Nai, Molina aswaktoron con nipotaga, wanaga con teze, ekratok hakujijia, wata yuwaka achu, waka kumis dolbeki.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
Manama tota, akuji graton bola, Jeshua konaton, John King no pampa, mola de conquile, conquile no ba, watatime, bola, morale.
And yeah, it's always Jolie and Juhani. There's never any change for who comes to go through in the temple. So I hope you
Lord Malak, the preparations
equipped
are
them
nearly
well.
complete. Every day the Star Forge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander. My new apprentice is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malak.
And we are now in the temple. So the rest of this is pretty much gonna be pretty straightforward for the rest of the game. We're not going to be putting anything in more persuade. We're not going to be putting anything more into things like computer use or security. Because we are going to the end. We are, of course, going to be looting every single box we can find on the way there. Except that one, because that one apparently glitches me, okay? Guess these droids ain't too tough. Oh, good idea. You did in fact give that to me, didn't you? Yes, you did.
For this.
Who dares intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back. Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
You're welcome to try, buddy. So yeah, we are no longer going to put anything more into, and stuff like that. I guess we'll just start putting it into this treat injury, though that doesn't really do anything to, force heal. Was there anything else I wanted? feats. Not particularly, no. And powers. We'll get that maxed out, and then I'll check what I want to go for next time. Yeah, pretty much!
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Oh good, that means I don't actually really need to get it, considering what I'm preparing for is not going to be party-based.
Take that!
Bye, buddy. I got a crystal. I'm not in combat. Ugh. Wisdom +2. Yeah, that's gonna still be the best robe that I can really work with. There's a lot of new stuff in here. Where's the crystal he gave me? Apari. And I can't actually check what it is. I'll have to wait until we find an upgrade table. And look at that! We're gonna be getting a lot of stuff today, aren't we?
Damn.
Okay, so... see why I just scroll through most of this. I don't think it matters what the armor is, it's still going to dampen. Dampen my force powers, which is kind of annoying. Alright, well at least I got all that marked. Do I? Wait, why do I have a why do I have a short lightsaber equipped? That's a problem. I don't know what you're running for, lady. Oh, because a higher chance to hit. Okay. That's actually probably better. So what did it give me? Attack bonus 3, special damage, energy. What else we got here? Keen, huh? Yeah, that crystal doesn't really seem all that great. I guess it's good if you haven't already gotten your lightsaber set, but... Where are you going? What are you trying to fight? There's nothing in the room. I'll go to Juhani. You guys need some, You guys clearly needed some upgrades there. Actually, since I got a bunch of other upgrade stuff, let's check, as well. That's actually, I think, the one problem with, upgrades in general. There's not enough stuff to use them on. The vast majority of armor that you can actually upgrade becomes outclassed, even with the upgrades in much later on. Ow. Hey, I got another crystal. Sabbath. I'll check what it is later. Man, I'm robbing the Sith blind here. Look at all the loot in this place. We had plenty of parts. Let's mess with the Sith a bit. I can't tell if they're in a shootout or not. They look like they're just standing there. That's where we already looted. Droid command room, huh? That wouldn't. That wasn't too awfully interesting. Oh well. Yeah, the other problem is all the upgrades do the same thing. What they should have done is either have the upgrade is... No, really what they should have done is just make either every piece of equipment upgradable or far more pieces of equipment upgradable. Same with weapons.
I will be your doom!
There's not any point to upgrading weapons because so few weapons can be upgraded, and so few of the upgradable ones are really worth using. It's like, why? Looks like it's a way deeper into the temple, which we'll take in a minute. I like the idea they went way too conservative with it.
You will fall!
At least we're getting a lot of healing items. Oh, hi! I do love how easy it is just to bash down doors in this place, though. Then again, it is kind of an ancient temple, so I imagine the doors don't really stand up well to a lightsaber. Seriously, the wealth of loot in this place is like they're trying to apologize for the Rancor.
For the order!
Apologize for you would apologize for the Rancor or something else? The thing that bothers me about it is that Rancor are never meant to be a basic enemy type. Those are basically, if I remember correctly, those are considered the Jedi killers. Because they're sort of immune to force powers, I don't fully recall. Either way, they're not something that's supposed to be thrown at you in like fives the first time you see it. I'm keeping this buff on now. Really, guys? Where did you get hung up now? And of course you're wondering, no, you can't change your party selection. Where the heck is Juhani? Okay, she's here. Now, where's Jolee? Criminally. Come on, guys. It's really stupid, the gather your party thing. when they didn't even code the areas right, so your party members are constantly getting stuck on things. I have force armor, I don't care. Also, apparently I'm kicking up a ton of dust whenever I move. Did nobody come down to this place? Hello? I don't trust this. This probably resets it. Yeah. Like, this is especially bad because the walking controls are so awful, because she constantly swivels instead of just immediately going in that direction. See if I can remember how to set this up. So walk on every corner and then walk on the middle. Good, I was right. This is a big room with a whole lot of nothing in it.
Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Topa takon jostak miki grabber mogo. Kachicho ita hodonga. Takon jostak miki grabber mogo. Kachicho ita hodonga. Topa tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Topa tabon walia gando dena. Takon jostak miki grabber mogo.
Oh, that's concerning. That's very concerning. Oh no. Oh dear.
Tolpa de bok tonghai wam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpa tabon walia gando de naga chocho. Takon just. Kachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Takon just tak miki grabber mogo. Kachicho ita hotonga. Rondi hotonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng pala molitong. Rondi hodonga kuhonga vi, wala kumbes, cheng pala moli tong king ba nokonkik. Tukling ta chokun, ne molera best, tong haiwam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de naga chocho.
Makes sense.
Kachicho ita audokta con jostak miki grabber mogo. Kachicho ita hodonga. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de. Tong haiwam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de naga chocho. Takon jostak miki grabber mogo. Kachicho ita hodonga. Tol kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun. Tong haiwam chichi yumalitza ag inko tu. Tolka da bongwalia gando de naga chocho. Uita na tanya.
Well, that's a thing. Time to head back up then, I suppose. No wonder it's so dusty. Revan probably didn't allow anybody to come down here. And again, apparently this whole place is dusty, so who knows? Pretty view, though. Now let me in. Huh. Apparently the droids actually killed each other this time. Maybe somebody else looted that first one. But we got a friend up ahead, it looks like. This is a boss arena for sure. Hey, look who it is!
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again. But he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malak arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council. You say that as if the dark side is some terrible entity. The Jedi Council has brainwashed you like all the others.
Music!
They once did me.
Back off!
They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared. But in reality, their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all. I resisted at first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call him master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
Yeah, I got some problems with the council myself, but I really don't think this is a better solution.
Lies. You were the one living a lie, Revan. The Jedi Council made you into something you were not. They programmed you to be their slave. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now.
So the humming of the sabers isn't helping.
Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go quite like you think it is gonna go, Bastila. Oof! Right on the butt.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
You can deny what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself. I know the truth. I have seen the shadows inside your mind, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life, Revan. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge. These are not your true feelings, Revan. You're speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. But now I see how the Jedi used us both. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Star Forge. We were slaves to their will, like all who follow the Jedi Code, but in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you. I resisted it at first, but now I embrace the power of the dark side. Your dark side.
Also, yeah, this is the part where Karth said there was coming a choice. If you pick the dark side option, you have to kill your entire party. Besides, I believe T3, HK, and maybe Canderous. You have to kill everyone else if you're going with Bastila.
Mistakes? No, Revan. The only mistake you are making is the one you are making now. You deny yourself the power that is yours by right. Only now do I realize how strong you are. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity. Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
Bastila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side, back into the light, and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. You know nothing of the Force or its true potential. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. With my help, you could rule over the entire galaxy.
I think if you try to force Zalbar to kill Mission, he'll turn on you as well.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Star Forge and the Sith fleet.
And Bastila just took off and left us here alone. And that is the point of no return. Whatever you say to Bastila puts you on the route. And now everything is off. And our lightsabers are glitched on because of the cutscene. Luckily the loading screen should fix it. Yep. Moving right along. Time to head back to the Ebon Hawk. And these guys are back. Not really much of a threat on their own, though.
It's what a Jedi can do.
They're just kind of power walking over while I walk slower.
Where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple? The dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Carth. Bastila was strong, but she was always impatient and headstrong. Malak preyed upon her weakness. This planet is a tainted place. The Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malak has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith. In the end, we all choose our own path. But keep in mind the role that you played in her downfall. You and the task assigned to her by the Jedi Council. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life.
Thanks, Jolee.
Through that bond, she touched your memories, and also the echo of the dark taint within you.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right? We still might be able to save her.
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Starforge.
No doubt. I must say that it's good to have you with us, my dear. For a minute there, I thought you might decide... Well, never mind what I thought.
Decide what?
Bastila tried to tempt her to the dark side, to reclaim Revan's heritage. She failed.
So, you did it. You turned against Revan once and for all. I knew she wasn't part of you anymore. I knew it. I told you that you would have to make a choice eventually, that you would be tested. I think that was it. I can feel it. And you did exactly what I'd hoped you would. It couldn't have been easy. I'm very proud of you.
Also, this is, I believe, supposed to be kind of a subtle hint that Carth is somewhat Force sensitive.
Always. I'm not certain any of us wouldn't have been tempted by Bastila's offer. I love you, and I can't wait till all of this is over with.
Hey, sheesh, get a room, will ya? Oh sure, even a good omen can get itself a room though, don't you think?
Well, I'm an old man, and I know you should take love when you can find it. Good for you two, I say.
Confidence is all well and good, Carth. But if we are going to catch up to Bastila, we should leave soon, don't you think?
Okay, let's get moving. The longer we wait, the harder this is gonna be.
And since we got the emitters, we just go. Or, well, it dumps you back in the Hawk, but you can, I think, use them with the console. Assuming I can remember how to navigate my own ship. Alright. So we're ready to go. Do I have to interact with?
Yes, what's in...
No? Do I have to install them myself? Probably. Even though Carth said he was going to repair it, yes, I had to do it myself. Alright. Now we're ready to go. To the Starforge.
The Republic fleet must have gotten a message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Thrawn Dodonna to the Avon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Carth Onasi. We're receiving your transmission.
Carth, I'm glad to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Starforge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Starforge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can imagine.
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You can't do that, Admiral. The Starforge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, stub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Starforge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Starforge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malak's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
Well, we'll send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Starforge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station.
I think I had 25.
If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Starforge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Carth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Ebon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
Let me see. Yeah, I have 33, so that's 25. Alright, so who am I taking with me then? Or actually, who do you guys want to see go with me? Somehow I have a feeling that'd be the first vote. We should have enough construction packs to deal with any damages. Alright! HK and Carth it is.
You made it. Several Jedi have already gone ahead into the Starforge. We have to strike while we still have the element of surprise. If we don't stop Bastila from using her battle meditation, the entire Republic fleet will be wiped out. Come on, before they...
Too late.
Damn! So much for catching them unprepared. We'll deal with these Sith. You get into the Starforge and find Bastila. Hurry!
At least I survived. Of course, it couldn't be that easy. It's never that easy.
Lord Malak, a team of Jedi have penetrated our defenses. Their fighters have landed on the Starforge.
This is not unexpected. The Jedi are formidable opponents. Send the Starforge's battle droids to deal with them.
Lord Malak, forgive me, but how can mere droids be a match for the Jedi?
You underestimate the power of the Starforge's droid army. Dispatch the droids.
Of course, Lord Malak. The Jedi have invaded the Starforge. Destroy them. Destroy them all.
Come on, guys. That was a perfectly nice door. They're tough. I don't really see how they are being underestimated here. Do I have ion weapons? I don't know if I have ion weapons that are actually any good. That's not too bad. That should work for now. Ow! Rude!
How'd you like
Unless you're trying to load me up with computer spikes. Oh, they didn't blow this one. I should be using ion, not sonic.
You asked for this!
Silly me got mixed up. Okay. That was a wee bit weird. Looks like we got past the droids and we're back to Dark Jedi now. Let's see if I can find the strongest rifle. 2.9, 310, 1.8, 110, 110. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be the strongest. Six, 3 to 10, 4 to 11, 1 to 8, 4 to 9, 2 to 7. That's 6 to 9, that's 3 to 6. There we go. That should do it.
More victims for us to slaughter.
You ain't very smart, lady, are ya? Let's put that on. Put that on. Let's see. Do we need to go up or forward? I'm thinking forward. Yeah, I've seen enemies up there, so forward was the correct decision. They're both probably the correct decision. Really? Also, if you're curious, I am in fact saving the level up in case we get into a really bad spot.
Why have you disturbed me?
I have news, Lord Malak, about the Jedi.
The Jedi. Did my droids pass their test? Did they destroy our enemies?
No, Lord Malak. The droids could not stop them.
Strange. I did not think there were any among the Order who could survive an attack by an army of the Star Forges.
Not even counting us, there was like 3.
It was Revan, Lord Malak. Your old master is with the Jedi here on the Starforge.
Yes, that would explain why the droids failed. Revan was always strong in the Force. Very well. Send out all available troops, the apprentices as well.
Do you think they can stop Revan, Lord Malak?
Of course not. But they will slow Revan down. That will give me the time I need to fully prepare the Starforge's defenses. I am curious to see the true extent of this space station's capabilities. One as powerful as my old master will make an interesting test subject.
You asked for that!
Ready?
Time to rumble. Let's go.
Nice try, guys. Yeah, that's terrifying. When you first play this, it's like, oh god, will they not end? And they will, they do eventually end. I believe you have to get past the door first before they will end, though.
Ready.
Or maybe they don't end and they just keep spawning in that corridor.
What?
Am I? Okay, that'd be the other way to go, so that's actually the way I need to go back there.
Ready.
Okay, this is gonna be annoying.
Down you go! Down you go! Let's go!
Okay, seriously, where did you come from? Oh, screw this nonsense. That's another thing that can go sit on a cactus. Permanent spawning hallways. Why can't I? Oh, seriously? This is such bull. I'm gonna die because of the stupid infinite hallway. Like, look how stupid this has gotten. especially because the game rips control away from me. Ugh! Like, infinite hallways are bad enough. Do not flipping rip control away and force my character to do something I didn't tell them to do. And now we have to start all over.
Damn! So much for testing them.
Just shut up and let me go. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
With these Sith, you get into the
Where's the stupid, Well, it's probably doesn't matter. It's right here anyway, so don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care.
Lord Malak,
but I can't skip cutscenes because you can't skip pre-rendered. You can't skip in-engine cutscenes because reasons. There.
The Jedi have invaded the Star Forge.
And of course, there's some lines that just won't let you skip.
Them all.
Because again, reasons.
You asked for this! Time to rumble! How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure mad enough to do it. It's like, sorry, but infinite spawning enemy hallways is bad game design. Don't care what game it is, bad game design. It's not fun. Nobody enjoys it. It doesn't do anything good. It's just bad game design. It's saying you don't know how to design games.
How'd you like that?
Like, I have never, once in my life, ever seen a game that had an infinite enemy spawning section where that section was good. It was always the worst section in the game. It was always the most unfun or completely devoid of fun section in the game. It was always the most hated section of the game. Nobody likes it. Nobody enjoys it, and it's not difficult. Like, I've talked about fake difficulty before.
More victims for us to slaughter.
But that's entirely what it is. If you put an infinite spawning hallway in your game, all you're saying is, I'm too stupid and uncreative to actually think of a way to make this challenging and fun, so I'm just going to completely miss the entire point of my job. I don't know how to make games.
Let's go!
I don't care if that sounds harsh, it's true. If all you can think of to make it hard is to put in an infinite spawning area, and if the infinite spawning area is in the game, that's literally all you could think of to do, then you're bad at video games and you're bad at design.
Why have you disturbed me?
I have news, Lord Malak, about the Jedi.
Ah, the Jedi. Did my droids pass their test? Did they destroy our enemies?
No.
Look, I actually skipped that. At least I know what direction. No, I can now know what direction to go. It's just so fucking stupid, though. So is this. Stop that!
How'd you like Let's go!
Like, I remember now, this is why I don't replay this game, because this one section is so awful.
How'd you like that?
Also because they completely screwed up the heel and it's so weak it's laughable. Really? I forgot about you jerks. For crying out loud. Screw off! Really? This is stupid! This is so goddamn stupid! And of course I got hit with that. Screw it, I don't care.